Hey guys, welcome to Sitting with Sean. This is the first episode. This is the introduction episode where I talk to you guys and about why I wanted to do this and what the intentions are behind it. So, my name is Sean. I am a certified peer support specialist in the state of Alaska. I live in Anchorage or just north of Anchorage. I'm also a veteran of the United States Army for 12 and a half years. I was medically retired for traumatic brain injury. I am also a person in long term recovery. What does that mean? A lot of people wonder what that means. So, a person in long term recovery means that somebody has not touched a mind altering substance in a significant period of time. And for me, I have not put a mind altering substance in my body since December 2019. It's a long time, right? But it's all for the best. So, the purpose of this whole show and this whole podcast is going to really look at people's recovery story, look at the different forms of recovery because there's so many different avenues to recovery and what recovery looks like to them and what they have gotten out of their own recovery. Now, I will say that recovery is not easy. It is something that I have worked on and I still continue to work on. I will share my story in the next episode. Episode 2. It's my favorite number 2. Anyways, so like I said, I'm Sean from Anchorage, Alaska. I am a veteran. I have family. I have a family here. I have a beautiful wife, Michelle. I have an adopted daughter. I have 2 stepdaughters that I consider my own, and I have a biological daughter that lives down in what we call the lower 48, so outside of the state of Alaska. What I enjoy, you can see Batman. Whoa, Batman back there. Um, I am a nerd. I like DCU, so I love DCU. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well as the Marvel Universe itself. I'm a huge professional wrestling fan. So much so that I have another cutout somewhere down here. Oh, it's right next to me over there. Yeah, everything looks backwards on the camera. Anyways, I have a cardboard cutout over here of one of my favorite professional wrestlers. I've watched wrestling since I can remember, and wrestling has been a huge part of my life. I also love music. Behind the camera, what you can't see is I have a drum set up. I have a guitar over here. I have 2 guitars upstairs. Music has been a very instrumental part of my life for a very, very long time. So much so that I still play. I use it as a form of recovery and a form of therapy. So I do a jam group every Tuesday at the hospital here on base. Um, what I'm looking to get out of this, um, I don't want fame. I don't want fortune. I want to hear people's stories. I want to hear where they were, what happened, and what led them into recovery and what they're doing to stay sober now. Now, recovery doesn't just mean that you are abstaining from drugs or alcohol. That could be a mental health recovery as well. And right now, we're at the end of Mental Health Awareness Month. Um, but mental health disorders have been a big part of my life as well. I come from a family that has been diagnosed with mental health disorders. I myself suffer from a lot of them, but I don't let those define me. And once I go more into my story and to more of who I am as a person, and where I've been, what led me into recovery, and where I'm at now, and how I stay sober, you guys will begin to understand a little bit of what I'm talking about. But I'm really excited to hear all the stories. I'm really excited to hear people's experience, strength, and hope in their own journey of recovery. And I'm just really excited about what is in the future because there's some good thing planned in the future. There's some really good things planned in the future. So I cannot wait to hear those stories. I cannot wait for you guys to listen to these stories and see exactly why people in recovery are important. And just to highlight, just because we suffer from an addiction or a mental health disorder does not make us invaluable. We are very valuable in the community. Um, some of the best people that I know are in recovery, and they are active in the recovery community. Their fathers, wives, sons, daughters, um, their mothers and fathers. They are support providers. They're mental health professionals. You wouldn't be able to tell who was in recovery because we look like every one of you. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that's listening to this, that's watching this, everybody that gives me the opportunity to give other people the platform in which to share their stories and be so brave and courageous. And that's what this is all about, is hearing that experience, strength, and hope, and promoting that bravery and showing appreciation to people that have put their recovery before everything else, because that's what it's all about. So I want to thank you guys for everything that you guys have done for me. And I want to thank you guys for everything you're going to do for me. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Episode 2 is coming shortly after this. And I mean, within a few minutes. So can't wait to see you on the other side. Sean out.